I thank everyone tuning in. So today we are going to be speaking to the designer who created this mask. Okay, this is the mask whereas I made the Vogue magazine. Vogue magazine. This is the one that I was on the cover of paper magazine that everyone. So if you guys remember correctly, when they started that Vogue challenge, this is how everything started from here, literally from here. I'm going to be speaking to the designer who created this and the thing that started the Vogue challenge. I know you guys are excited. Who is Kglory? This is the young lady who created this mask. That's the one that I made on Vogue magazine, and that's what started the Vogue magazine challenge. Miss you too, brother. Definitely, man. 100. Okay, here she goes. Here she is. Yes. Connection. Hey there.
Hey, can you hear me?
Good. The lady of the hour. The lady everyone been patiently waiting for. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing excellent. I'm happy. I'm glad that I'm here with you. The people are here. They want to know who's the lady. So, everyone, welcome Kglory, the designer who created this beautiful mask. Again, that's the one that I make the Vogue magazine. Her and I talked about it, and we made it happen.
We definitely did.
So, tell me, how's your weekend going so far?
It's going pretty well. I just went to a pop-up shop this weekend, and it turned out really well. I was able to connect with people. Okay. I have some people that want me to be a part of festivals and stuff like that. So, it was great. It was awesome.
Interesting. I want to start up and ask you this question. What inspired you to do a design mask such as this one that you created for me?
Well, when the pandemic hit, what happened was everybody was kind of going crazy. And they was like, well, you need something to cover your eyes. And so the first thing I thought about was the movie The SWAT Team.
Okay.
I said, well, I'm going to do mine as a shield, but I want to make mine a little flashy. So I went to like 5, 6, 7 different stores to try to find all this stuff. Because, mind you, a lot of the stores wasn't open. I had to go online and just kind of create it myself. So once I found it, then I started doing basic designs. And then I was like, okay, I want to change it up a little bit, make it fit that person. So I started exploring and doing different other type of designs.
Wow. Speaking of different design, you created a gold one. Where to the point that I went on set of pose, I was able to dress Billy Porter with this one. Tell me about this beautiful piece right here. Please, tell us about this beautiful piece.
When I thought of you, I thought of royalty. So I said, okay, how can I make a shield that I know he would like and he could also versatile?
Oh, I love this. I love this. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. I love it.
So once I kind of figured out how you were, how your styles, I said, okay, the best thing that would fit is something that is like kingship. Mm-hmm. So I went to the store and I found different things. I went online and I found different things. And then I was just sitting there and I was like, okay, if it was a king, what would he wear? And then I just put it all together.
Wow. Okay. Now, when you thought of making this for me, do you think I would love it as much, or do you think it would have caught social media like it did on fire like that?
To be honest, I wasn't really sure. I think we are our own critics. So it's like, he might like it, he might not like it, but let's try it. So when I saw that you love it, I was like, I know I could do something more and something better.
So you went from the original one, which we have here. I'm picking up the original one, this is the original.
Yes.
Okay. That's the one that we made the Vogue magazine when everybody started the Vogue challenge.
Yep.
Okay. And this particular one, this is like the gold one. Okay.
Yes.
So this is kind of like the upgrades.
Yes.
Okay.
So I wanted to add more of a sheen to it. I said, okay, let this one pop out from this one, but not too much. Because I didn't want to overdo the mask. Because simplicity is just as much as good as the bling. So that's what I wanted to do.
Okay. I was told this. I was told from a source that you design a mask from a New York designer once they see mine. Who was that designer and can we see it?
They say that again?
I was told that you designed a shield mask for a New York designer during New York Fashion Week. Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Can you share with us who was that designer?
So the designer is Black Pearl. She's an amazing designer. I loved her different threads that she had showcased on the different models. So afterwards, I had to meet her, and we took pictures and we talked. And then from that day on, we just connected. And then she asked her, she was like, "Hey, can you make a design mask just for me?" I was like, "Really, me? Really, me?" She was like, "Yeah, I want."
Why did you say really me? Why?
Because I never had a designer ask me to make them a mask, especially for Fashion Week.
Technically for Fashion Week, but you have had a designer because you're speaking to one at the moment.
Yes.
So not just a
Fashion Week. I apologize.
Now, in terms of the mask that you designed for Black Pearl, do you have that with you? Can we see a picture of it?
Yes, I do. So she wanted black and gold. So I didn't connect the glasses because these come with glasses.
Nice.
So she wanted the black and gold, so I just put this at the bottom. And she has like this Japanese kind of like niche. It's kind of that type. So I thought to put it like this, or to have a design close to this would be really nice for her. When I showed it to her, she loved it.
That looks amazing, by the way. I loved it. I love the deal there. Yeah, it looked incredibly great. Now, is that one of a piece that you made for her, or just like, do you make multiple pieces like that, or one of a kind? How do you create your money mask?
I pretty much, I'm just inspired, but just by different things. Mm-hmm. So like right now, I have like some holiday masks. So we're walking into Christmas, into Black Friday. So like for Black Friday, I'm gonna have starting Monday. It's gonna be 25% off your mask.
Nice.
And then when Christmas comes, it's gonna be buy one get one half off. So these are like, it's just basics, just the sequence for Christmas time. Then I have like some that's like the fur. You got the fur at the top.
I love the one with the fur, especially it's getting colder.
Yeah, you got the ones with fur at the top, so I was inspired by that. Mm-hmm. And then you wear a lot of gold and whatnot around the Christmas time and the holidays. So I designed this one too.
Oh, nice. Now, do you have a name for each of your masks? The one
not yet.
Okay.
Yours, the name of yours is called Royalty. Gold Royalty.
I noticed that. It's like, it went crazy because people was asking me. It's like, because I'm fashion royalty. It's like, yeah, it says royalty. Then I'm like, you can't get any better than that. Like, look at this. See? Even with my glasses on. So it's like incredibly great. One thing I also noticed, right? One time I didn't have my Bluetooth, but I was walking around when I was in the shield mask.
Okay.
And then when I was talking to someone, it was much clearer because the shield itself was blocking the wind. I was like, that's incredibly great.
Yes.
And people was like, oh my gosh, I got to get this. I got to get that. Okay.
Yes.
Now, where do you get your inspiration comes from? Each of the masks that you design, right? Each of them like creatively done in a way I've never seen it done before. Where do you get?
So basically, where I get my inspiration from some different movies. I may look at a lot of martial arts movies. I may look at a lot of just a whole bunch of movies that's on Netflix. Okay. So whatever I see the actors or actresses is wearing, I try to match it up with the mask. So that's one way of doing it. And then I also go based off the personality, like how they are. Are they more simplicity? Are they more bold? Are they more, daring and whatnot? And I try to go based off of the client.
Wow, just hearing you talking, it got me cold right now. So I got to use my fan to fan myself. I got to be actual, just like that. That's great. I love the fact that you designed your mask. They're incredibly great. I was told also that you have a contest going on. Is that correct?
Yes, I do. The contest was they had to follow, share with 3 friends, and they get a bonus for putting on a story. So the winner, it was really close. So I extended it for today until like
How close was it?
It was close to it was like 5 people. It was 4 to 5 people. I think it was like 5. It was like neck and neck. So when I extended it, that extra person came in and they tagged a lot of people and then they just added to their stories and whatnot. So the person name is _Nazy. And this is the that I created for the winner. This is similar to the one that I wore at a photo shoot with one of my personal photographers.
That's incredible. That is an incredible piece.
So
that's what the winner gets. I thought I get that. No. That's what the winner gets.
I can make you one.
Yeah, you had the one that you're gonna be making me. It has to be like the melanin type, like the gold one, because this one appears to be like a lady. Like,
which one? You talking about this one?
Well, the window just one. It's very nice. By the way, we gotta give it. Oh, this is nice. We gotta give a shout out to BB Magazine. They in here, so we gotta say hello to them. So they're incredible.
Hi.
Hello, BB Magazine has joined the room. How incredible is that? Okay. Now tell me, do you have any new materials coming up? Any new pieces?
I do. I got one of them. You want to see it?
Of course, please.
Okay, so when I went to New York Fashion Week, everybody loved the change that went down in the finish. It was the silver one. Mm-hmm. It was the talk of the Fashion Week. So I designed a gold one.
Wow. So, incredible. Incredible.
When they turn, it was just do that.
Incredible. They give you like the old vibes feelings right there. You know what? I think the winner of this should reach out to BB Magazine. Especially photographer Agent Mac, which is Agent_00 Mac, which is incredibly great. It's incredible people. They can do something together. That's like a great collaboration right there. And especially I'm wearing a black designer, which is the designer is Justice by Justine. They sponsor.
Nice.
So these are incredible. You can find them on Instagram. Okay. Also, definitely got to give a shout out to Ford, Mr. Ford, aka David Ford. Got to give a shout out to him. Yes. Got to give a shout out to Mirror Skin Lab. So it's like when they say everything all black, we just keep it in black in the family, but others are welcome as well too. Okay. Now, I do have an important question for you. In terms of your mask, right? Because they're also unique and incredible. Where do you see yourself in your mask in the next 5 years from now?
So basically, the idea is to have a production team.
Okay.
I would like to have a production team that will be able to carry it, to be able to carry the company. But I'm still involved as far as the designs, the creativity. So that's basically what I want people, and just a team that I can actually trust to take this on.
Nice, very nice. And as far as the person who's the winner tonight, how can they contact you, or what do they contact you to get the mask? Or it's like, well, you'll mail it out to them, or are they going to do a live interview, or are they going to do a photo shoot? What exactly, how do they get in contact?
Well, that was in the making. I was deciding to just mail it, or to just even have them do an interview with me. I think it's more because I'm more of an interactive with people. I like to interact with people. So I think if I was to do an interview with them, just saying, hey, you want the mask or that type of thing, I think that would be more nice, and then it's just showing that, what I have did with as far as the contestants that played in the winner.
Incredible. I think we should get the winner live. What do you think?
Okay, let's see.
And the winner, it will be Crest right now. I think
let's see.
Okay, send them a request. Hopefully they come live at the moment. That would be great.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see.
Of course, we can still talk. Oh, Isabella, hello there. Okay, now we do have an incredible designer, which is Designer Kglory. Brothers, I'm talking to all the fellas in the room, all the ladies in the room, everyone around the world. If you're not to get your clothes designed by Designer Kglory, you're not styling. You got to get everything on point, like perfect. They're out here in New York. Oh, thank you. They are here in New York as well as Miami and all over the place. So that'd be incredibly great.
So if I wanted to send it to her, I just hit the arrow at the bottom, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
If you just type it in the comments, so it'd be just perfectly fine. Yes. But the arrow at the bottom would be great, so we get that person on live and do a quick interview with them. That would be great. Now, my understanding that you have a photo shoot coming up?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Tell us about that too.
Okay, so it's called the Kglory. It's called the I Am Kglory project.
Okay. And
basically, it's just a project that is setting the foundation for me going into the website that I'm about to create. So right now I have the domain, but the website is not created yet because I want the content. So these are the first models that will be presented on the website.
Interesting. And who are some of the models that you have selected? Have you selected your models yet?
Yes, I have.
For that. Okay.
I have shown. I have posted some of them, but some of them I was going to wait until next week because I want to keep the guests guessing. I want to keep the followers guessing.
Understood. Can you at least give them a smidge of one or two?
A smidge.
Yeah, just maybe one or two people that
Let me see if I can send it to her. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the person.
Okay. Wonderful. But while you're looking for the person, can you at least share with us one or two people, maybe a male and a female that you have?
All right. So one of the males is I don't know if everybody know him, but no, we're gonna say no. I'm kidding. It's supposed to be Mr. USA.
Oh, Mr. USA. Interesting.
He's actually here with me right now.
The man himself, Mr. USA. Okay, that's a great choice for one of the male models. Who's some of the female models?
And as far as the females, we have Yellow Ray. She's a personality host. And so she does a lot of interviews.
Oh, she's a radio host. Yeah, I know Yellow Ray. She's an incredible lady. Incredible talent. Very nice. Wow. Okay. What is your connection with Mr. USA? How did you reach out to him? Were you able to reach out to him and say, you know what, I want you to be one of my models for my projects that I have coming up?
So what happened was when I went to New York Fashion Week, when I met Black Pearl, he was a part of I think it's Rick Bally. He was one of his models. Okay. And actually Rick Bally, he asked me for New York Fashion Week that's in February, and it's still in the making. If I can make some shield masks for his model for New York Fashion Week. So when I saw his models and just the different attires that they had on, I was just blown away. I had to meet them. So I bumped into him, and little before you know it, I found out that he actually knew you. It was so funny because we were just talking and everybody was talking about the shields. And then I was like, yeah, I'm going to show you some of my shields. And he was like, wait a minute, you know Franklin? I was like, yeah, how you know Franklin? He's like, I said, oh my God, you're so sweet. I love you. And you just said that you guys had met at the yacht party. And then we just stayed connected from there.
Yes. As far as the yacht party go, we definitely got to give a shout out to Billy Blunt of BB Magazine. So he connected everything together. We got to make sure that Mr. Billy Blunt, which is BB Magazine, get one of these masks right here. Not mine in particular, but something similar to that. Okay. Now, if people wanted to buy one of your masks, what would be the best way for them to reach out to you?
As of right now, the best place is my Instagram page, which is Kglory307. Okay. Or you could go to my email. I do have that posted on my content, but I can also post it again. So I make sure I'm constantly posting through my story. I'm making sure I put it in the highlights, and I also make sure that I put it in my content as well.
That's incredible. Incredible. Let me see if I can pin that. I'm just going to pin that for the people there, which is Kglory307. Okay. Now, is that something you do on Facebook as well too? That would be just Instagram, Twitter, or
I just started Facebook. The name I do that too as well. So I posted on Facebook. I just started roughly for like 2 months now, but I have to build that up.
Okay. Now, typically, how much around roughly? What would be the ballpark of your mask? How much did you sell them for?
From 25 to 40. So like the ones that are very detailed is I usually do for 40, and first timers. So the ones that buy their very first mask, I usually give them $5.
Wow. Did you guys hear that? You get these incredible masks. Especially I got a lot of feedback about this one, considering the fact that's the one that I made Vogue magazine that started the Vogue challenge. Yes. And you have been featured on Fashion Bomb Daily. Tell me about that.
Yes. Oh my God. That was so amazing. That was so amazing. I actually saw her platform, and I was like, wow, look at this. I wonder if I could be featured on the on her page.
Mm-hmm.
So I inboxed them because I was told, hey, you never know until you ask. So I inboxed them and they said, yes, of course, we would love to post your picture. And I was like, no way.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was able to see funny things about it. I was able to see myself on Fashion Bomb Daily with the paper magazine. I'm like, oh my gosh, we got featured together, which is incredibly great.
I know.
Well, I think your talent just showed up. Your talent just showed up, which is Neezy. She the one that won the contest, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
She won the contest.
All right. Let's see if I could send her. I think you would have to send her a live. Maybe she could go live with us. That would be incredibly great. But she is the winner for the night. Now, do you have any project coming up, say this month, at the end of this month, or you have everything next month?
I do. Well, thanks to Black Pearl, the designer.
Shout out to Black Pearl.
We really have been connecting, huh?
Say shout out to Black Pearl.
Yeah, shout out to Black Pearl. So we really have been connecting. She was like, you know what? I think you would be great as far as being a part of this award program. It's the humanitarian award ceremony. So they asked me to come up with a bio and present my picture, and then I will present the award to the person that's being awarded.
Incredible.
Which is one of my masks.
Okay, when is that taking place? Can you talk about it?
It's supposed to be December the 19th.
December
I know a little bit of it, but it's definitely this month. It's December the 19th.
Okay. Now, in terms of photographers, who are some of the photographers that you're working in, stylists and makeup artists? Who are some of the people that you're working with? Who are you collaborating with at the moment?
Well, as right now, my regular photographer, his name is iSight. That's the name. Sorry, the name of his website or his Instagram is iLights. It's iLight Sights. So he's the one that I normally work with all the time. And we just begin to develop a business relationship. He's really easygoing. He don't mind traveling, any of those things. Okay. And then I'm working with the project with Agent Mac. That's going to be the specialist photographer.
Mm-hmm. That's it. I can't wait to see that project.
I know, and I love him. He's so sweet, and he's funny. We was on the phone for hours.
Nice, very nice. So when you do have that project available, we'll be able to see it. We'll come back live for another interview.
We can.
She said, we can. Is that for a magazine project, or what is it for? Just for your portfolio, or what exactly it is for?
It's more so just these would be the first set of models that would be on the website.
So you selected all-star models.
Just about. And I had a couple of people who aren't models, but they have been supported from day one. Like one of the models, I mean, like when I first started making those shields, she was on the phone. She was calling 25 people a day. I mean, like she was working.
That's the true thing.
That's it. And I was like, you are going to be one of my models for this. You are going to be one of my models. So I was making 10, 15, 18 shields a day from 6 o'clock until 2 o'clock in the morning. I would get back up and just keep making them because people were wanting them. And people was telling me, they was like, do not tell people. I'm going to tell people. The girl left. She went to California. I don't want people to be copying me. I was like, oh my God, it was getting bad.
So, in mass, how many would you say you sell in a week or in a month?
I would say for this month, it's probably like a good 10.
Okay.
Probably like a good 10. But when I first started, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
I could imagine that. Okay. Nay says that's right, girl. We support you always. Nay's the winner, right?
Yeah, she is. She's the winner.
Hello, Nay. You are the winner for the night.
She's constantly watching my stories, my content. She shares. That's what she does. Okay. And she worked hard as far as like sharing that information with those people.
Since she just joined in the chat, you want to show her the mask that she has won?
Yeah, this is her mask.
She said, I won. Wow, that's beautiful. That's amazing.
Congratulations.
That is very beautiful. Okay. Now, what other projects that you're working on?
As of now, this is it. Okay. And then as the pictures and stuff go on, I'm gonna be working on the website so that you're enough to go to the website. to purchase the mask.
When can we expect the website?
I want to say February, March of next year, 2021.
2021, the beginning of 2021.
Yes.
And when can we expect the project that you're working with Yellow Ray and brother the Mr. USA Intellect?
That's going to take place in 2 weeks. So it's going to be on December the 5th on a Saturday. Okay. Ooh, I don't want to give out too much information.
I mean, listen, if you don't have Baby Magazine on board, man, you got to have them on board. You know,
okay.
Definitely working with Agent Mag.
Okay.
Again, Justin by Justines. I'm wearing their bands at the moment. I'm like one of their sponsors. Of course, you know, you're looking at David Ford, the latest joints. I'm wearing that. I'll definitely would say this. Make sure your models book Mirror Skin Lab. Mirror Skin Lab for their facials and grooming, especially Mr. USA. Because I know you be all over the place. You have a web series going on.
He's actually here. He's here.
That'll be great. Okay. Now we're gonna open up the floor to anybody have any questions because we have about 5 more minutes left. So let's see if anyone has any questions. Feel free to ask, and we'll be able to answer the questions for you. Okay. She said, "I definitely will." Yellow Ray said, "I will."
I love her.
Do you have any other personal story that you would like to share with the world about your mask?
No, not yet. But I do like to keep people in suspense sometimes, you know.
Understood. Now, when you saw your mask on Vogue magazine,
I dropped my phone on the bed.
Okay, interesting. We have.
I was like, "This is not happening. This is not real." I started from just an idea of people complaining, saying they didn't want to wear their masks, they didn't want to wear glasses. And I was just like, SWAT team, let me do a shield mask. And it just started from there. I did not expect it to go that far.
Nice. Well, guess what? You make it happen. We have one question from You Can See What I See. Say, what made you decide to make the mask?
So basically what decided to make masks so it could kind of defeat the purpose of wearing 2 things over your face. And you could just put one whole thing on your face. So I was looking at it more of just to solve the situation of people complaining about wearing the one that go over your nose and your mouth and a pair of glasses.
Incredible. Miss Nate, the one up tonight, says, Sophie, what inspired you to make mask? What inspired you to make masks besides the pandemic?
It was just a fashion. I just said, you know, if we're going to go out there and wear these ugly masks, I'm just being honest, then we might as well add some flavor to it. I mean, at least have it match your outfit. That's how I felt. At least have it match your outfit and entertaining. You know, that's how I felt.
Listen, and I don't have an ugly mask. I got on a great mask. I got on my great mask. Okay. We have another question from you. You Can See What I See. Said, what is your inspirations?
What is my inspirations? A lot of martial arts and a lot of old movies. I like the quality and the value in old movies, and I feel like if I bring it back together like that, and you can see a lot of people wearing like martial arts stuff again. So it was a way for me to add a little, to make it updated. So that's basically where I put it from.
Interesting. Okay, great question, great answer. Another question for You Can See What I See. Say, have you considered any other designers?
Have I did what?
Have you considered any other designers? No. Or any other design, sorry.
Not really. You mean like for them to make the mask? For me to make masks for them?
No, let me rephrase this question. Have you considered any other designs?
I thought of some other designs, but it haven't came together yet. And I don't want to put out something that I'm not going to like. You know, it has to be, okay, this is nice, but I know I could do better the next one.
Okay, got it. Miss Yellow Ray say, walking by faith, not by sight. I totally agree. And she also says that, who would be your ultimate collab?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. It's so many great designers. I don't know.
Mm,
I like
still
Go ahead.
one out there who was like your ultimate collab. It has to be somebody big, somebody gigantic.
Let's see. Dang, that's a good question, Yellow Ray.
And she has another question.
I'm gonna say Beyonce. And the reason why I'm gonna say Beyonce is because she's always looking for that creative niche and that different style. So I would say Beyonce.
You get that? Okay, she has another question. How long does it take to make a mask?
Depending on the details of it, normally a basic mask is about an hour. If you want it very detailed, then it's 2 hours because you have to take your time. You have to make sure it line up together. You have to make sure they collaborate. All of that. You have to make sure, because if not, it's going to show. And you can't just pull stuff off or disattach. You have to pretty much lay it out and say, okay, this is how I want it to be, and you just put it together.
Got it. Okay.
But it haven't came together yet, and I don't want to put out something that I'm not gonna like. It has to be okay. This is nice, but I know I could do better the next one.
Okay, got it. Miss Yellow Ray say, "Walking by faith, not by sight." I totally agree. And she also says that who would be your ultimate collab?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. There's so many great designers. I don't know. I like it. Go ahead.
Throw one out there. Who was like your ultimate collab? It has to be somebody big, somebody gigantic.
Let's see. Dang, that's a good question, Yellow Ray.
And she has another question.
I'm gonna say Beyonce. And the reason why I'm gonna say Beyonce is because she's always looking for that creative niche and that different style. So I would say Beyonce.
You get that? Okay, she has another question. How long does it take to make a mask?
Depending on the details of it, normally a basic mask is about an hour. If you want it very detailed, then it's 2 hours because you have to take your time. You have to make sure it line up together. You have to make sure they collaborate. All of that. You have to make sure, because if not, it's going to show. And you can't just pull stuff off or disattach. You have to pretty much lay it out and say, okay, this is how I want it to be, and you just put it together.
Got it. Okay. Now, Miss Nate say, will it only be face shield or will it be designed the mouth ones as well?
We're not gonna talk about that because I don't want to give away any ideas, but I have been thinking of stuff like that. I have been.
Wow. Okay.
Right. So that's for 2021. I want to close up. I want to close up what I've been doing, and then I'm going to go when I go into 2021. That's going to be some of the stuff that comes out. Yes.
Got it. Okay. You can see what I see. What distinguishes your product from others? What puts your mask above others? What's your signature?
What put my mask above others? I think it's more so I just take my time and do it. I take my time, and not every time is the same. Every shield that I have made was different. Every one of them was different. None of them was the same.
Okay. And what is your signature?
So my trademark right now is I Am. That's the name of the shield. I Am.
Okay. What would you have say? What is your signature mask that you've created so far?
So right now, I would say the signature mask is this one is the baby sister one. So it's the one that I have with the black, and it's the long little shingles. So I would say that's my signature mask.
Okay, not the one that you made the cover of Paper Magazine as well as Vogue Magazine and Fashion Bomb Daily.
That's for the men, but I mean, like as far as the women, you said you asked for me. What would be my signature mask?
Well,
now for the men.
That was not for the men. What I see. That was his question. That was a general question that he asked.
Okay, so I would say the signature mask, as far as if we're looking at men or universal, would be the mask that was presented on the Vogue magazine. Yes, that would be the signature mask.
Okay, say hello to Matthew J, photographer, one of the greatest photographer in the world. You have a question. You have Brother Merson. Oh, Francesca, say hello. The question says, someone says, I have a perfect idea for the ladies. Are you open for opinions?
Yes. Never close-minded. Yes.
Never closed-minded. I love that. So you got the question answered. Okay. Yeah, we look at it. Everyone's want to speak to you at the moment. Okay, one last time, if they want to buy your mask, where do they get it from?
You could directly go to my Instagram page, you DM me, or you could go to my email. And that information is printed on, it's either my content or the highlight.
Okay. And what is your Instagram page?
Kglory307.
And your emails?
So the email is dreamswo07@yahoo.com.
Perfect. Even though I pin you from there, but I figured I'd just put it there anyway. Okay. Again. Once again, okay. Do your thing, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Once again, we are speaking to the designer who created the mask that I made, Fashion Bomb Daily, been featured in Fashion Bomb Daily, Vogue magazine, Paper magazine, Essence, and this is the ultimate mask from here. Everyone can see that. Hello from Brazil. Hello from Brazil. Hello.
Wow.
There. Great interview. Thank you. Thank you. Again, this is Franklin Myrtle. Just to give you guys a surprise, I think I should be one of your models that you have the project that you're coming out because, you know, good looking brother like me. So, you know,
of course you are.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm having a great time.
Yes.
Look at that smile. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate everyone who's here. You know, Instagram got to kick this out, so we can't be here for too long.
Real quick, I wanted y'all to see one of the male models that's going to be here for the project that's coming up. So
of course, absolutely. Look at that, Mr. USA himself, the man. Good evening, sir. Good evening. How are you?
Excellent. Good evening, world. How are you guys?
Great. We all doing well. We're excited to be speaking with the. Oh wow! Look at that crown there. That's incredible. That's incredible. What is that next to you?
So yes, this is the crown. This is actually my trophy from the organization and contest that I was a part of, which is Mr. United States organization.
Wow. So you actually won Mr. United States, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, are you Mr. United States 2020 or 2019 or 2021? Which precisely?
So I have basically 2 years in reign, Mr. United States for 2018 and 2019.
That's incredible, man. That deserves applause right there, brother. Definitely. And I love the fact that you're working with Kglory. What is your connection with her?
So yes, as she mentioned, New York Fashion Week, which just took place. I was in the production NYC Live by Mr. William Michael Lee. And after doing the runway presentation for Rick Bailey Designs, I bumped into Kglory, who was in the audience, and we had a nice conversation with her and Yellow Ray. Shout out to Yellow Ray.
Shout out to Yellow Ray. Very popular lady.
And we definitely kept in contact from there.
Wow. I can't wait to see the shoot that you guys putting out. It's in December, somewhere in December, mid-December or first week of December. Is that correct?
Yeah, first week of December, December 5th.
Okay, great. That's incredible. I can't wait to see that project. And what are you working on at the moment?
Working on a few things right now. I actually filmed all of last year for a web series that just concluded. And this is called Bum Rush 3. Season 3 is out, and we have episode 3 just dropped last Wednesday. So it will be on every Wednesday night at 8 p.m.
Nice. And that's on YouTube, correct?
Correct.
And what is it again so the people out there can hear that?
It's called Bum Rush Season 3. This
Bum
is
Rush Season 3.
JD and Dre Foreman.
That's incredible, man. I can't wait. Congratulations on everything, especially you being Mr. USA, working it with Kglory, one of the nicest ladies in the world. I love the fact that she's all over the place. Now, I thank you guys. I was able to interview you guys, and thank you so much. As of right now, Instagram about to kick us out. Yeah, pleasure. Where can the people see your work?
Okay, so yes, you can check out my Instagram page, Intellect, INTALE, and you'll see all my modeling work. You'll see all my acting work as well. So I'm a full-time engineer. I'm also a model, and I'm also an actor.
Full-time engineer. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, brother. I wanted to ask you this last question because we are going through a pandemic at the moment. How does that affect you in your work?
Actually, it has affected my work significantly, being that all production has stopped. But that's why it's always good to grasp multiple talents and multiple industries at once. So you're not just streamlined in one direction and then you hit rock bottom when that doesn't pan out.
Great.
I'm a full-time engineer, which that basically allows me to continue working, being that I work in the healthcare industry, healthcare construction management, for caps. So we'll always have a need for that. So since production in the film world stopped, I was able to maintain my normal 9 to 5.
That's incredible, brother. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for that. I think that's pretty much answered that question because Matthew, which is MJW Fine Photo, which is one of the greatest photographers in the world, says that, how does Mr. USA look in his crown? So basically, he wants you to put on the crown and see how you look. So that's the viewer asking that question.
So the tradition is that you're not really supposed to wear the crown. This is just something that you cherish and you kind of just pass it along. I wore it during the crowning ceremony, but you're not just supposed to wear it for occasions that are not by the organization. So
I'm only asking a question the viewers ask it. So, and then he says, "What kind of engineer?"
I'm a project management engineer. I started out my career as an electrical engineer design. Electrical design engineer in California for Applied Materials, which was the #1 semiconductor equipment manufacturer.
Nice. You had that. Okay. Your humility is most honorable. Okay, from Matthew says that. And Miss, wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. I'm honored. I'm happy to be speaking to both of you guys. I'm looking forward to see that project. Can't wait. Again, we gotta shut this down because Instagram gave me the notice they're gonna cut it off, so we don't want that to happen.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having me, everyone. I appreciate you all. You can follow me at Intellect, INTALECK. Thank you for your time, and follow what I do. Follow what Ms. Kglory does, and I hope that you guys are staying tuned for our next production, December 5th.
December 5th. Oh, we finally got a date out of some next production. Thank you. You guys hear that? December 5th. Shout out to all my viewers. Shout out to everyone who tuned in. Definitely got to give a shout out to Brett Breed in the mask. Okay, because listen, that's something that's needed. Let me just quickly show you. Okay, this right here. Everyone should get this. The designer who created this and sent this is here right now. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Matthew. Got to give us our sponsor, Kglory. Thank you for the mask. That's the mask that we made all over the place. People got to see that. Showing you the back of it, okay? See how crazy it is?
Yeah.
Only one of these made. Only made for Franklin. Nobody
Yes.
Shout out to Justin by Justine. Shout out to BB Magazine for tuning in. Shout out to Gossam Couture. We love everyone. We appreciate everyone. Thank you, Mr. USA. Thank you, Kglory. Thank you for everyone else. Love and support. One peace.
Billy Blunt, I see you.
Yes, definitely Billy Blunt in the building.
Franklin,
Tracy,
thank you so much. I appreciate you for having us on your live.
One love, brother.
Yes.
We gotta do that. Whichever way we gotta do that. We gotta do this for Chad as well too. Peace and love, man.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
Enjoy your weekend.
Bye-bye.
Later.